Look at yourself in a mirror. Now, picture a banana. One is a sentient, tool-using mammal. The other is a snack that fits in a lunchbox. They couldn't be more different. But if we zoom in, past the skin, past the cells, down to the very blueprint of life, we find a secret that sounds like a glitch in the universe. You and that banana share about 50% of your genetic signatures. Half of what makes a banana is also inside you. But how is that possible? Are we just tall, walking fruit? Or is there something much deeper and much older connecting every living thing on Earth? To understand this, we have to stop thinking about limbs and leaves and start thinking about housekeeping. Every living cell, whether it's in your bicep or a banana peel, has a job to do. It has to breathe. It has to copy its DNA. It has to turn sugar into energy. These are the universal chores of life, and the instructions for these tasks were written billions of years ago. Think of DNA like a cookbook. A banana is a recipe for a simple fruitcake. You are a recipe for a complex 5-course meal. They look and taste totally different, but both recipes start with the same basic ingredients: flour, eggs, water. In genetics, those ingredients are genes like cytochrome C. It's a tiny protein that helps cells process oxygen. You have it, the banana has it. Without it, neither of you could exist. These shared instructions are a family inheritance. If you trace your family tree back far enough, past your grandparents, past the first humans, past the dinosaurs, you eventually hit a wall. About 1.5 billion years ago, there was a single-celled organism. We don't know what it looked like, but it was our common ancestor with the banana. It figured out how to survive in a hostile world, and it passed that original survival kit down to every plant and animal that followed. But before you start worrying about turning yellow, there's a catch. When scientists say we are 50% banana, they are talking about our genes, the parts of our DNA that actually build proteins. But those genes only make up about 2% of your total DNA. The other 98% is the dark matter of the genome. For decades, it was dismissed as junk, but we now know it's the most important part. It's the control tower. It's the stuff that decides you have a nose instead of a stem. It's the sophisticated network of switches that tells your genes when to turn on and when to shut off, creating a human instead of a fruit. When you factor in all that extra code, our actual similarity to a banana drops to about 1%. But that 1% is the source code of life itself. So, the next time you see a banana, don't just see a fruit. See a distant, silent cousin. We share the same fundamental spark. We use the same ancient machinery to turn the sun's energy and the Earth's oxygen into the miracle of existence. That 50% isn't a punchline. It's a reminder that in the grand design of the universe, we are far more connected than we ever dared to imagine.